Bryant Street Publishing presents Enchanted by Kianna Alexander. Read for you by Jair Bush. Dedication. For the ancestors who loved in spite of it all. Chapter 1. Town of Graham, Adams County, Pennsylvania, January 1850. Diedre LaRue lifted the voluminous skirts of her bronze-colored satin gown and black wool cloak and stepped inside of the small building that served as the offices of both the mayor and the sheriff. She closed the door behind her, shutting out the gust of cold wind that tried to follow her in. The hardwood floors felt a bit grainy beneath her low-heeled slippers, likely from the dust that had blown in from outside during the warmer months. Even with winter holding the town in an icy grip, the grit remained. It was nearly impossible to sweep out 3 seasons' worth of dirt. She hadn't been inside the building in many years, not since she'd first opened the Gentlemen's Club and come to bail out one of her girls. A customer who enjoyed her services didn't feel inclined to pay, and the girl had stabbed him. Diedre thought it an understandable response. Now she had business with the town council. They'd summoned her for some sort of meeting, and since she'd never been invited to a council meeting in the 9 years she'd owned the club, she didn't expect the news to be good. The interior of the place hadn't changed much. She swept her gaze over the flagpoles mounted to the log wall above the inside of the door, displaying the United States, Pennsylvania, and Graham flags. Across from that was the town's founders' wall, on which hung the portraits of the 10 founding citizens of the settlement. Her mother's portrait was among them, and Diedre's gaze lingered on the lovely face of the woman she missed so dearly. Beneath the portraits was a wood and glass box that held the original signed copy of the town charter. The sheaves of paper were still in good condition, considering they'd been drawn up more than a quarter of a century before. The glass-paned window facing the street allowed what little sunlight there was to shine in. Sheriff...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?